Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the official showcase of the all-new WEC Monoposto season, where we will have the official WEC season in Monoposto. So here is the Mercedes-AMG E Performance Hypercar with the F1 team, or formerly F1 team, known as Apex GP. They have now transitioned over to the WEC after being in the F1 movie and being in F1 for some time, or at least in the Formula series. They have now transitioned to WEC with their all-new V8 Mercedes Hypercar. And this is the first official car that we're showing off. It's the Apex GP car. And this is a new livery compared to the one that we saw in the official F1 movie. And some other things. And we have the Genesis right there in the background. But we take a look at the roster. We have Joshua Pierce from the United Kingdom and Dorian Penn, the female driver from France. And then we have Cadillac. Wheeling Engineering Cadillac. That's from Action Express, as you see in IMSA. It's now in the WEC full-time as well. The number 31 Action Express Wheeling Engineering Cadillac. Of course, as I mentioned, this is from Action Express and Wheeling Engineering and Cadillac Racing. So, we have Hertz Team Jota Cadillac, powered by Brady Clothing, owned by the great Tom Brady, my GOAT, because I'm a Patriots fan, by the way. And we have the 31 Wheeling Engineering Cadillac from Action Express. Of course, we see this car lot in IMSA, in the American series IMSA. And this car is a really good car. And here we have the one-off livery for Hertz Team Jota. This is a old school livery that Hertz Jota will be running for this one race at Imola in season over. We have Alex Lynn from the United Kingdom and Earl Bamber from New Zealand. So that's really cool. And our first LMGT3 or GT General car, we have the Ford Dark Horse Evo Mustang. Not evil, Evo. The Evo Dark Horse Ford LMGT3 Mustang. And as we can see, it's a good-looking Mustang, and you hear the Wii Sports menu background. Perfect for this occasion, by the way. And we can see the beautiful look of the Mustang. We'll get to the lineup in a moment. But now we have the AF Corsa Ferrari. Well, not the AF Corsa Ferrari. We have the AF Ferrari 499P. And of course, this is the car that won the 24 Hours of Le Mans 3 times in a row. They have 2 liveries. Both of them are one-offs for Imola in Italy. And you can see both of the liveries. Now, back to the Ford lineup. We have an all-American lineup with Joey Hand and Logan Sargent. So look out for Joey Hand and Logan Sargent. For Ferrari, we have Antonio Fuoco from Italy and Antonio Giovinazzi, both Italian drivers. Our next LMGT3 car is, of course, McLaren. We wouldn't have the WEC without McLaren and LMGT3. Their final year in LMGT3 before they transition to Hypercar. They will go to Hypercar next year along with Ford as well. And they have 2 liveries. We have the old school West McLaren livery. These are both season liveries. They will run both liveries throughout the season. And they have a pretty good lineup. Andre Lauderer from Germany and the nephew of the late and great Ayrton Senna, Bruno Senna. Now, back to Hypercar, we have Alpine. Of course, we know the F1 team Alpine, but they also have a healthy relationship in endurance racing and Hypercar. And this is their official Hypercar. And it looks really good. Really good. We have the 35 and the 36 car, driven by Antonio Felix da Costa. Now, the first one, car number 35, is driven by Antonio Felix da Costa from Portugal. And then we have from China, Yi. We'll just call him Yi. Then Toyota. They're getting ready to celebrate their 50th race in IRL. They won the IRL Imola race, which was a massive W. Congratulations to Toyota for winning in their 50th race. Congratulations, Toyota. This is their livery. This is another one-off. And there's the official livery right there from the number 7 Toyota. And so the white one is a one-off. This one, a red one that you see IRL with the WEC, number 7 Toyota, is the official livery. And so the lineup is as follows. Tomoe Kobayashi from Japan and Brennan Hartley from New Zealand. We saw Garage 56 with their Camaro. Well, today they returned to the WEC full time, but it is now the Toyota Supra, powered by Haas and Gazoo Racing, or GR for short. And this is the same car that you see in V8 supercars now in Australia. So it has the engine and power of a NASCAR car that you see with the same Toyota not a Supra, but a Camry. You see the same V8 engine with the NASCAR car. And here we have the Toro Rosso Red Bull Chevy Corvette. This is the same TF Motorsport Corvette. But yes, Garage 56 is back full time with their Toyota Supra. Power is raced by It's Charles from Brazil. And Jordan Taylor, a longtime Corvette driver, is going to be behind the Corvette. BMW and Hypercar will stay with their LMGT3 car in a minute. But here is their Hypercar car, and it looks really good. Very good livery, to say the least. You can definitely tell it's BMW by the front grille. And as we can see, it's a fairly good looking livery for Hypercar. And so, very good livery. They also have a second livery that we'll take a look at now. This is for their 20 car. These are both liveries for the entire season, with the possible exception for Le Mans. And the other car is driven by Kevin Magnussen from Denmark and Dries Vanthoor. He'll be driving the number 20 BMW from Belgium. Here is a car that is not a tractor. It is the V12 Aston Martin Valkyrie. So ignore the Honda logos. This is definitely not the Honda Aston Martin from Formula 1. This is the all V12 powered Aston Martin Valkyrie. Of course, the biggest V8 car is a Cadillac, its biggest comrade, or rival in this case. Ross Gunn from the United Kingdom, and then Marco Sorensen will pilot these two incredible Valkyries. Now, Porsche, no longer in Hypercar. They now solely have their LMGT3 program. Penske Porsche now in LMGT3 instead of Hypercar. Their Hypercar class is now officially just a GTP class over at IMSA. And here is the all-new Genesis GMR 001. And this is a really interesting car. This will be the first ever start for the all-new Genesis Hypercar program. Jörg Bergmeister in the Porsche from Germany, and Kevin Estra, former Porsche driver, will be driving the Genesis. And here is the other and final Genesis, car number 17. We take a look at this beautiful Genesis livery, and you can tell this will be a really fun car to watch. In its first ever season in Hypercar, we have the all-new Genesis. And this will be a really incredible car developed from Genesis Magma Racing. And with their two cars, car number 17 and 19. And this will be really incredible to see. Genesis, they're looking forward to their all-new in Denver in the WEC. So this hopefully will be a favorite car in due time. Now, finally, last but not least, the BMW and LMGT3, a split livery. and it looks beautiful. What a gorgeous livery. Augusto Farfus is now a Genesis driver, and Valentino Rossi will continue his endeavor with BMW. And that is your grid for the WEC Monoposto season on speed. The schedule is as follows: Imola, Silverstone, Belgium, Le Mans, Wakanda, Portugal, Valencia, Europe, Circuit of the Americas and Coda, Qatar, Monza, and Wakanda will make its first ever racing endeavor. And then we have Sebring and Bahrain to close out the season. 12 races in the WEC, with one of the biggest favorites, of course, being Le Mans, but Wakanda, Valencia, Portugal, Sebring, and Coda. So this will be really incredible. An all new season for the WEC. 12 teams in total and 24 drivers for a 12 race schedule. But the question is, come Imola, who will be world champion of Hypercar and an LMGT3? We'll find out on speed.